Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Crimson Dynamo. This is from the Iron Man series back in 2009-ish. So I'm going to do a quick little 360, and then we'll check out the details. Alright guys, so looking at Crimson Dynamo up close, I think he's got a really cool head sculpt. It's got actually a lot of sculpt work. All this is kind of risen, but it's just done in that really nice, kind of darker red, but it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. And it's got kind of like this light silverish pink strip that goes right across the top, of his eyes. And then along his eyes here, it's actually a darker painted red for like his visor. Looks really cool. And I really like the little black stripe down the middle. But it's all nicely sculpted. It looks really cool though. Like, it's just a cool looking helmet. And I do not know a ton about Crimson Dynamo. I just know it's one of Iron Man's nemesis. But I really like all the silver. It's got a nice riveting, nice line work, sculpting. You can kind of see his neck outlining. And then the front here has this nice little armor piece. And it's done in the same exact red as the helmet. And it's got more sculpting work on the top of the chest. It's got like his little version of the arc reactor. But it looks really cool. Really like how this turned out. And it's got like these little rocket like boosters right here on its back. 3 of them. Looks really cool. And then going down to his stomach area, you can see more of that riveting. It looks really cool. I like all the line work. It's all nicely sculpted, and it's got black paint in the grooves there. It's also got black right here in the middle. And going to his arms, same thing, continues on. It's got a little bit of paint smudging here. But it definitely looks like the past owner did a little touch-up paint right there. Oh well. And then going around the rest of his arms, it continues that riveting. And then I really like how this forearm looks too. That same red. And it's got more of those riveting, or not riveting, but more of the bulked out pieces of the armor. And on his under forearm, it's got more of that riveting. A little bit of the red paint's kind of smudged over. And this hand's a fist. This one's just more of an open hand. But it continues on. And then on this crotch piece, it's just more of that red paint with a little bit of the silver down the lining. But I really like all the sculpted work. He's got a lot of detail, which is really nice. I think at the back, it's got lighter silver. But all that line work looks really cool. He's definitely my favorite between him and Titanium Man, who I will review next time. But continues on. I really like how it's kind of got that blacker wash over the silver. I think that looks really cool. The way his knees look, I think that looks really nice. Kind of hides the articulation where that pad is. But it's got kind of that same whitish silver pink as the top of his head up here. It continues on right here. Very cool. It's just a really cool looking figure. And then on the joints here, it continues that line work, so it's not just smoothed out. And then this silver is definitely a lot lighter than this side. But it's just got a really nice sculpt. I really like how this guy looks. I think he looks really cool. And his feet continues on with that same red, and it's got that silver with that little bit of the red bleeding into it. But very cool. Alright, so I'm going to go with the articulation. So his head looks up about that far. Looks down all the way. He looks left and right. You can see some of the red paint kind of flaking off. No pivoting on the neck. It's got ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, but definitely the armor will hinder it. Moves down, forward. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. No forearm. And then he's got an upper bicep swivel. No forearm articulation. But his wrists move up and down. They also rotate. He's got a nice ab crunch. Crunches that much forward. Slides back. It's all nicely painted. That much. It's got a waist swivel. Got ball joints in the legs, so they move. But it is those wide joints. So you have to rotate it and then kick it out and then turn it back. And then you move them back this way. Did I do it? Anyways, got upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot rotation. Ankles move down, they move up, and no ankle rocker. And he's got no peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Alright, so guys, I'll show you how tall Crimson Dynamo is. Alright guys, so Crimson Dynamo stands right at just a little over 6 inches tall. And here he is next to Titanium Man. You can definitely see this guy has a lot more detail compared to Titanium Man, which is where the first Ultron got his body mold from. And then here he is next to the Marvel Now Iron Man. So they fit great in scale. Really cool. But there you go, guys. That's my review on Crimson Dynamo. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, thanks guys. Have a great night.